We're good? Okay. So good morning. Welcome to the Municipality of Tweed Committee of Adjustment and Planning Committee meeting, July 31st. We'll call the meeting to order with the land acknowledgement that the Municipality of Tweed recognizes that our work takes place on traditional Indigenous territories, including the Huron-Wendat, Anishinaabe, and the Haudenosaunee peoples. We recognize and respect the history, languages, and cultures of the First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all Indigenous peoples whose presence continues to enrich our communities. We'll start with the introduction of committee members. We'll start with the staff. No.
Lucas Wales, Deputy Clerk, Zoning Administrator.
Emily Naylor, summer student.
Welcome. Peter.
Peter Valakit, Council.
Phyllis Savoy.
Jack Robinson.
Jim Pedersen has sent his regrets for the meeting. So the approval of the agenda as distributed to the committee, we need a mover and a seconder to accept the agenda as written. Moved by Peter, seconded by Jack. All those in favor? The agenda is set. Disclosures of pecuniary interest and general natures thereof for any items on the agenda. There are none. Adoption of the minutes of the previous meeting were also included in the package from the meeting June 26th. We need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Jack, seconded by Peter. Errors, omissions, business arising from the minutes. There's none. All those in favor? Minutes are carried. Okay. First order of business will be the severance application. So severance application B426. Applicants Peter and Janice McConnell. The location of the property is 250 Windmill Road. The proposal is that the subject lands are approximately 100 acres in lot area with approximately 1,003 feet of frontage on the south side of Windmill Road. The applicant proposes to create a new residential lot fronting on the south side of Windmill Road. Proposed lot will have an approximate area of 1 acre and provide 150 feet of frontage on the south side of Windmill Road. The lot is vacant and intended for residential development. The retained lands will have an area of approximately 99 acres and have 853 feet of frontage on the south side of Windmill Road. The retained lands contain an existing residential dwelling, 3 accessory buildings being a shed, a workshop, and a storage building with no plans of future development. We have a mover and a seconder. Moved by Peter, seconded by Jack. Comments from staff. There were comments included in the package from the county and conservation. Lucas, did anything else come in?
No additional items to note other than Public Works has reviewed the need for road widening and they're satisfied with not proceeding with road widening with this particular file on Windmill Road. That would be the recommendation from Public Works.
So not, okay.
So I have removed it from the suggested
all right,
resolution.
Good. Peter, comments, questions, concerns?
No,
Jack?
I have nothing.
No, I reviewed it at the property and it meets all the conditions, so I have no problems with it.
Okay, so the motion going forward to council would be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment Planning recommend that council grant consent for severance application B426 with the following conditions. 1, all realty taxes are paid in full. Parkland fee is paid in the amount of $750 for the new lot. Public Works Manager is satisfied with safe site entrance on the severed lot and with roadside ditching and drainage. Municipal severance fee of $500 is paid in full, and rezoning of the severed parcel to rural residential. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor? Application will proceed to council. The next meeting is
August 11th.
11th. Okay, good enough. Okay, that will conclude severance applications. Now we'll call to order a public planning meeting within this meeting. The public planning meeting for zoning amendment D14-05-2026. Applicants Karina Massey and George Allure. The location 477 Allure Road. The purpose of the application is to amend the municipality's comprehensive zoning bylaw 2012-30 to rezone the above noted lands from rural to rural residential zone to fulfill condition number 8 of consent application B3925. Granted provisional approval on April 15th of 2026 as the severed lot will not meet the minimum lot requirements of the rural zone. We have a motion to put the application forward, moved by Jack, seconded by Peter. You're Mr. Allure?
Yes.
Did you want to speak to the application or,
No, I don't think so.
okay? Just,
Unless something goes wrong.
okay, all right, well, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, no, okay, so the application is forward, comments, questions, anything further came in, Lucas?
No, the answer is no.
Okay. Peter, questions, comments, concerns, Jack?
No, we're just correcting the rezoning as was outlined that we approved the severance.
Correct, yep, that's what, so it's to bring it into
Correct, am I right,
conformity. Okay. So the application would read, be it resolved that Committee of Adjustment and Planning recommend that council approve zoning amendment D 1405/2026 for the following reasons, being that it comes into compliance with the bylaws. We don't need anything further. Okay. Okay, so it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, the application goes forward to council. So the final approval comes in. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome to hang out.
The floor's still yours.
Yeah. We have fast meetings. Thanks for coming by. Have a nice weekend.
Take care.
Okay, so that would conclude the public planning meetings. Staff updates, Lucas.
Yeah, two staff updates, I guess, from the last council meeting. One being the holding has been lifted for the abattoir at 17 Countryman Road. So that's onto the building stage now. Second update is the recommendation that the committee sent to council for River Street West subdivision was adopted by council as it was, and that information has been passed along to the representatives of the development proposal. On the agenda is Bill 119, and I realize there's a whole bunch of, it's an omnibus bill, and there's a whole bunch of different information in that bill. The one section of the bill that's related to planning is the section regarding the ability for municipalities to include AMPs, so administrative monetary penalties, for the enforcement of zoning bylaws. Right now, this bill is at the second reading, and the legislature is not sitting until October, I believe. So we've got some time to wait to see where this goes. Staff have been consulted internally and county staff externally to get some thoughts on this. We need more details from the province as to how this would work and function. I think there's a shared sentiment that administrative monetary penalties are a good enforcement tool in some scenarios. The POA court is also a effective resolution path for enforcement in other more complicated scenarios. So we're looking to the province for some details on how do they intend to allow us to proceed with this? Is it all or nothing on AMPs, or can we have certain provisions under one and not under the other? We don't have all the details yet. It looks like the intent of the province is to have municipalities that have some illegal truck parking areas to be able to be subject to administrative monetary penalties. Beyond that scope, there's not really any material available at this stage from the province on what this looks like. So more to come, I guess, in the next term of council after the next sitting of the legislature when this receives royal assent. But it may be something where more minor violations of the zoning bylaw are able to be handled through a penalty rather than the municipality necessarily always having to go to court if we don't get a resolution on something.
Is there somewhere in there where they're going to assist municipalities with the cost of oversight?
In terms of enforcement, no, it would be up to the individual municipality.
I guess we just got this, so there's something maybe we can talk about.
Yeah, we don't really know what the final version of Bill 119 will look like and what we will and won't be able to do. Second reading, I believe. A hybrid option would make sense, but I don't know if that's possible, and I don't know if that's the province's intent. So it may be, and I don't know this, but it may be an all or nothing where you either put your bylaw under administrative monetary penalties completely, or you keep it under the POA system. So those are decisions that we would have to make in the next term of council, essentially.
Okay, anything else?
No, I believe that's it.
So in theory, if we have applications to the meeting August,
Ooh, good question.
22nd?
28th, it looks like. The 28th of August.
Okay, anything else? Anybody, committee members?
At our last planning meeting, we recommended that 100-yard setback for some property. It went to council the last meeting. Did council adopt that or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was no, there was no, discussion. They felt that we've done our due diligence, the agencies have done their due diligence, there's certainly enough. And then there are enough issues raised, their issue about drilling, I think got people's attention as well. And, source water, those agencies who they had said they normally don't comment, they did comment because we insisted that they participate in that discussion. Okay, that be it. Motion to adjourn. Jack, second by Peter. It's here. Okay. 10, 11, I think that's enough. It's even 18.